Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently.
And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here.
And they'll start off with a deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Southern California.
I can't believe they threw the football. I think the defense is surprised as well. It looked like they had everybody up near the line of scrimmage to just stop the run because they thought they might take the easy way out. Instead, they show confidence in the quarterback. They throw the football, and my gosh, does it pay off. 99 yards for a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice gain. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Grab behind the line. It's Branch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Second down after that previous play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on fourth down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. He's moving out of the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Scanning the field. It's Milroe. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's got some room and some blockers here. Tremendous toughness here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
That run moves the ball across the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And it looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. We get the second half started with the running play. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Send the back in motion. The back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Trojans come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, SC. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Play action here on 1st down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
To throw, it's Milrow. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He's escaping the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work with the 44.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defense